It was boredom at first sight. You could hardly call him bright. He is no one's Mr. Right. So what do I see in him? But then I'm not so ideal. I'm not gentle or genteel. So the question should be, what does he see in him?
Now, don't forget to water the philodendron.
Yes, OK.
But don't touch the chamadoria.
Wouldn't dream of it.
If anything happens, ring me at Peggy's.
Happens? What do you mean, happens?
Well, you never know. Something might.
Like what?
Well, I don't know, do I? If I knew now, you wouldn't have to ring me when I'm there.
How long's Bernard away for?
Till Monday. Annual convention of barbershop choirs in the Isle of Man. Which reminds me, you need a haircut.
Oh, it's no good telling me that now with all of them leaving the country.
No, they're not barbers. They're all sorts of people.
Oh, is that so? There we are. Finished.
Marvellous. What is it?
Come on, I'll show you. Well, go on then.
What?
Well, try and move the telly.
Whatever for?
Well, you're a burglar.
Oh. How did I get in?
Oh, the owner's pruning the roses at the bottom of the garden.
Oh, well, that's silly. Everybody knows the roses should be pruned.
Mother.
Well, I can't lift that.
Well, just push it then.
Very clever.
Mercury switch inside detects the slightest movement.
Fine. Provided the burglar doesn't happen to have a pencil.
It'll be out of sight, maybe underneath the set or something. Anyway, they don't hang around once an alarm goes off.
Is that so? Well, I suppose you get to know these things if you're fraternising with those delinquents from across the water.
Oh, you mean Auntie Peggy?
You know who I mean. Will she be going with you to Hilbury on Sunday?
No, it's a club do. We're away the whole day.
Well, perhaps you'll meet someone nice.
Mother, I would have asked Brenda. The only reason I didn't was the early start. Because we have to leave at 6 and the trains don't start till... Hey, although I suppose I could.
Love letters straight from your heart.
I'll go.
Flowers for Miss Wilson.
Yes, that's me. Oh, how lovely. Thanks very much. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Brenda, aren't they beautiful?
Oh, golly gosh, Pamela, they are too.
Where are we going to put them?
Well, I just can't think of where to suggest.
Oh, the vases, of course.
And the mop buckets, and the washing up basin, and the toilet.
Hey, don't exaggerate. Now, where?
Well, you can just stand there and wait for the others to die.
It'd be shame to put them in milk bottles, really.
But what about the teapot? Stick a couple in the spout, one through that little hole in the lid. Better still, you could take the lid off and shove them up.
Greg, would you take care of them for me? Only I'm in a mad dash.
Well, what do you want me to do? Nurse them to sleep?
Oh, just see if there's some jups or something.
So what does he do, this drippy David of yours? Besides hang around flower shops the way other fellas hang around betting shops.
He's a PR consultant.
A what?
Public relations. They're setting up new offices in the Albert Dock. And don't say it.
Is that why he's so wet?
I knew it. Always the corny gags. No fella's ever going to send you flowers or sweeties, Brenda. Unless it's extra large gobstoppers.
I wouldn't want no droopy Doreen sending me flowers anyhow. Is this him?
No, we're meeting in town.
Oh, yeah, come in. Wrong drip.
Hello, Pamela.
Oh, Malcolm.
Hello, Brenda.
Hello, Malcolm. Well, what is it?
Oh, isn't that
Oh, you've already got some.
Quick as lightning, isn't he? Well, thanks, Malc, but the only problem is we haven't got anywhere to put him. Give us your helmet.
Oh, very funny.
Have to be the teapot, then.
sweet? Right, I'm away. If you two could finish off those chocks, I'd be grateful. I don't want to be tempted.
Doesn't she make you want to throw up?
Thanks, Pam. Give me regards to Sydney.
She's only gone to town, not Australia.
No, I mean Sydney, Clough. Have they made it up then?
No, you divvy, that's all over. He got a transfer out of town. This lot's from the waltz and suits you met last week.
Oh, I remember. At Jumpers.
Yeah, thought you might.
What do you mean?
Well, you're not likely to forget an evening being chatted up by Super Rabbit.
Susan Robertson, I've told you she... Oh, come on, Brenda, let's not start that again.
I don't trust you. You've never bought me flowers before.
Look,
You
Brenda...
must have a guilty conscience.
I've called to ask you something.
Mind you, it can only be a slightly guilty conscience looking at the state of them.
This Sunday, are you doing anything?
I'll probably be in bed with hay fever. The pollen count in this room must be 300.
Brenda?
301, counting yours.
We're going out to Hilbury Island on Sunday with the club. A full day's bird watching.
Black Red Star been seen there this year.
What?
A Black Red Stars. It was in one of your magazines. You've been passing them on without reading them first.
Yes, well, never mind
Yeah,
about
well, I'll test you next time. I shouldn't think we'll see one Sunday, though.
What, you mean you come?
What time?
Oh, well, that's the problem, you see, because low water's at 4. So we need to set out by 6 before the tide comes in. So you'll have to spend the night at ours.
OK.
Great. Well, we'll just have a quiet evening Saturday then, just the two of us. And then early to,
Oh, yeah? And where's the hooded crow?
Don't be rude. She's spending the weekend over here at my Auntie Peggy's nest.
So it's safe to ask me?
What?
Well, I'm only being invited because your old girl's away.
It's nothing to do with that.
Oh, why don't you give Susan Rabbit a ring? I'm sure she'll appreciate a change of burrow.
Forget it, it was just an idea. Brenda, I thought you were taking an interest.
I am.
It's just it'll be a really good day. Take a packed lunch and a few cans. I think you'd really enjoy it. The fact that my mother's away has nothing to do with it.
OK.
What?
OK, I'll come.
You will? God, you change like the wind.
I was just testing. And thanks for these.
No, it's nothing.
No, it's a thought that counts, really, isn't it?
Well, it wasn't a guilty conscience, honest.
I believe you.
I mean, when I say nothing, I mean, I have to be honest, they actually cost nothing. Well, when I got here, there was a florist van outside and a bloke was brushing the back out.
Oh!
She's right. Black Red Star sighted on Hilbury.
Who's right?
Brenda.
Brenda who? Actually, I was about to tell you. Auntie Peggy rang yesterday. Right in the middle of David Jacobs, still you can't say anything. We had a long chat, but in the end I persuaded her. I said, look, Bernard isn't getting the boat till midday. Simple enough for him to run you over first.
And then collect on the insurance.
Don't be facetious. After all, the air over this side is so much better. Don't know how she can stand it with all that carbon dioxide.
I think you mean carbon monoxide from exhaust fumes.
Yes, well, it's twice as bad over there.
Carbon dioxide. Hold on, did you say come in here?
You don't listen. You can take her in a chair on the prom. Do her the world of good.
Well, they've got a prom and it's longer.
What's that to do with the price of fish?
Hell.
Malcolm, what's up with you? You weren't planning anything for this weekend, were you? Nothing devious?
I don't know what you mean.
£1.50, please, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'll borrow our Pamela's moon boots. I'll probably need 3 pairs of socks.
Brenda,
On each foot, that is.
we've had to cancel. At least postpone.
Since when?
Well, just now. This afternoon I was on the phone to Leonard and he said the permit hasn't come through.
The permit?
Yeah, well, you need a permit to visit the main island.
Well, did you phone?
Who?
The permit man.
Oh, I think Leonard did. I'm sure he must have done.
I'll ring.
But no, it's not only that, you see. We misjudged the tides. We got the wrong time for low water, so we couldn't get out there at 6 anyway.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, well, never mind, eh?
Another time, perhaps.
Yeah, perhaps.
Right.
So there's no point in me coming across then?
Well, no, not this time.
Well, maybe we'll go to the pictures instead, eh? I wonder what's on. Go and ask Cedric if he can borrow his paper.
Can I borrow your paper for a minute?
Buy us a drink, then.
I'll get one in for them, will you?
And a stout for Frida.
A stout for Frida, there you go. Thank you.
So, well, now, let's see, what is there? Though, of course, we wouldn't want to be stuck inside if it's a lovely day. Wonder what it's going to be like. Here we are, page 2, weather report. Oh, and what's this? Tides. Low water, Liverpool Bay, 0400.
What?
Amazing. Isn't that strange? It seems you were right all along.
Oh.
I wonder how you could have got confused. Unless, of course, you've set something up with Susan Rabbit.
Don't be soft.
I'd have to be soft to fall for all this bull you've been giving me about tides and permits. Do you think I came down in the last shower? You're up to something, Stoneway, and it's got the smell of slaggy Susan about it.
No, Brenda, listen.
No, you listen. I'll be round at your house at 3 o'clock tomorrow, as arranged. And on Sunday morning, we'll get up early and trek out to Hilbury. And if that great-chested cuckoo should stick her beak over the horizon, well, I'll guarantee you just one thing. You and her can have adjacent beds. In intensive care.
No, not her. Alice Connolly. Lived in that house with the awful yellow snow sim at the end of Buckingham Palace Lane. Oh, you must remember her. She had varicose veins and a son in the territorials. It's my phone. No, sorry. I was talking to my sister. Yes, just for the weekend, fortunately.
Does she ever stop?
Only for meals.
Look, I must go now, Doris. I'll get back to you later. Yes. Right. Bye.
And his hairline's not as good
Oh,
as
you
yours. I mean, yours is
fixed it.
magnificent, sir.
You've been cornering on one wheel, haven't you?
Only on Thursdays.
Pension day.
Yeah. You can take me out in it later if you like. You look as if you need the exercise.
Thanks.
But not till rugby league's finished.
Right. Well, I do have to meet somebody later.
Brooks say with that accent, wouldn't it?
Mother, I've been meaning to have a word.
What about?
Well, you know, tomorrow...
Malcolm, if you want cheese and chutney sandwiches, you'll have to do them yourself. Having an extra person here, especially when that person is... Well, I say no more. Suppose I did ask her. Why ever I do, I'll never know.
Yes, well, talking about guests...
Blood is thicker than water, but things are much better when we keep the river between us.
Yeah, well, you know the other day when you said... Well, you sort of suggested that Brenda might be going.
Going?
With us tomorrow to Hilbury.
I did no such thing.
Well, you said.
Wouldn't mind taking over from me and Sir John. Yeah, well, I'm sure I could do the job much better than me.
Hello? Interminable phone calls limited. Oh, just a moment, please. I'm afraid Marjorie's had to take 5 minutes off to have a gargle.
Mother.
Give it here.
Mother?
Hello. Hello, Mrs. Lloyd Roberts.
Can't see the telly.
Yes, well, my sister. Yeah. Well, she is an invalid, actually.
I've never heard Breezy make that sort of noise before.
Mother, pass the pencil.
What?
Are you going to write and complain?
Can I borrow your moon boots?
Yes, if you want, they're in my wardrobe.
No, they're not. They're in my bag.
You should ask first.
You might have said no.
My face still isn't right.
Come on, love. You look beautiful to me.
Oh, well, that explains it then. They'll be yours, David. We found them down behind that cushion.
What?
A pair of glasses.
Belt her, will you? I'll get me coat.
It's just a joke. You're looking smashing, honestly, kid. Doesn't she?
Yeah, she's great.
Great as in big and heavy.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, you could be right. I mean, she is sort of short for a poundage, but that's just distribution, isn't it? I mean, she'd be dead slim if she was 7'3".
What's she been saying?
Nothing, just how well you've been looking. So where are you two off then? The match?
Hardly. We're taking a run to Chester. Bit of shopping, a meal, then on to the Gateway. It's a theatre.
Oh, is it?
Taking a notice, she acts dumb.
Very convincing.
Oh, well, if you're going across house that way. Do you think you could drop me off?
Happily?
She wants you should stop the car first.
Ah, well. Sorry, no.
Oh, go ahead. Don't be tight. You could go via Mel's.
Should we?
Well, it's a bit out of our way, but you wouldn't mind. For anybody else.
Oh, come on, you two. You know I was only kidding.
Wiley Gregory.
Malcolm, I've told you, no. What? You'll have to make your own sandwiches. You're a big boy now.
So, Brandon Northern coming back into it. We're back to square one.
Everything all right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, no.
Gary Mercer came
I mean,
with
there's
a
something
big
I need to tell her,
reputation
but every time I go
from
through, something
New
happens and I
Zealand.
can't.
He's backed against
And I know when I do,
the
she's not going to be too
Test win.
pleased. Although I really don't see it makes any difference. After all, I've as much right as she has.
Is there anything I can do?
No, it's all right.
Oh, Malcolm, you'd better...
Shh, I've got an idea. Aye. Well, have you checked the train times? Oh, well, that's no good. We have to leave at 6. You'll have to spend the night here, then. All right, well, I'll see you at 3 o'clock. Bye.
What was that?
I just spoke to Brenda, asked her over.
You what?
To stay the night, because of the early start tomorrow.
But we haven't got room with her.
The old sozzler here.
Oh, poor, please.
It's all right. She can have my room. I'll sleep on the settee.
Oh, no.
Your mother will sleep on the settee.
I certainly will not.
Oh, well, I'll sleep on the settee.
I'll go.
Oh, it's quite ridiculous.
Well, we'll all sleep on the settee.
Hey, so, what's going on?
You're not here yet.
Aren't I? Well, who's this wearing me coat?
I mean, you're early.
I've got a lift.
Oh, God, look, stay here a minute, will you?
What's going on? Have you got someone in there?
No, I'll be back in a minute. Don't move. Oh, the front door slammed behind me.
Well,
Well,
who was it?
the paper boy.
Oh, she's early. Oh, where is it?
What?
The paper.
Oh, he forgot it.
Forgot it.
At least he bought the wrong one.
Oh, Marge, good heavens, just look at that.
What?
What, that prop forward? He's twisting our fella's ear off.
I'm not interested in that.
Right, well, I'll just toddle off to the station and meet Brenda then.
She can't stay here.
Of course she can.
I thought you said 3 o'clock.
Ah, well, he's taking me out first, you see, and we're going the long way round.
You realise this means clean sheets on your bed for just one night?
So could your girlfriend stay for a bit longer?
No, she could not.
Hey, are you two going bird watching tomorrow?
Yeah?
What, up at 5 in this weather? You want your bumps red. Crackers, the pair of you.
You might be right. I don't know how I'll let him talk me into these things.
Oh, he always had a way with words, did our little Malcolm. He knows dozens, don't you, love?
What?
You know a lot of words. His problem is putting them in the right order. You should have seen him before you came. He was trying to ask his mum to... Oh,
sorry, it's a button.
You were saying just when I arrived.
Oh, yes, well, you see, with you coming early, I mean, well, she's funny, Marjorie. She likes people to stick to schedule.
Does she? Actually, I thought she was supposed to be staying with you.
Originally, yes, but she was on the phone on Wednesday, and she suggested...
Are you all right?
Oh, yes, he needs a drink. In fact, we all do. Look, there's an off-licence round the corner.
No, Peggy, you'll get me into trouble.
Well, you needn't go. Here you are, love. Now, half a bottle of gin and something for yourself.
Okay.
If Mum finds out, you tell her you brought it with you.
But don't panic, I'll decant it into something else.
Anyway, thanks for your help. By the way, how did you notice Brenda at the door?
Oh, I guessed. After your pretend phone call.
Pretend?
Well, I wanted to watch my rugby in peace, so I'd unplugged the phone, hadn't I? Oh, bless him. Of course, we all lived in Chorley then. And me and Bernard, We used to take our little nephew swimming every Saturday. Well, this particular time, he had a new pair of trunks.
I really don't think Brenda's
that his mother had knitted for him.
Peggy, I really don't think Brenda's that interested.
Of course she is. Oh, we laugh. Well, he has his little swim around. And then he comes across to the ladder, you know, to pull himself out.
Do you like swimming, Brenda?
Shut up, I haven't finished yet. Oh, guess what? It was so funny. There he was, with his locker key on a little rubber band round his ankle. And nothing else.
Here's all your things, Malcolm. You can wash in the kitchen. There'll be no need for you to be going upstairs.
Oh, spoil sport.
Pardon?
Some support. I was just asking little one here to give me a leg up. Oh, that's right, love, thank you. Oh, I tell you what, love, if anybody ever offers to give you arthritis, tell them you don't want it.
Okay. Oh, look at all that.
Oh, Malcolm, could you pick up my Lucozade, please?
Mark? Psst. I've had a visitor.
Auntie Peggy. Where is she?
She's in my bed. Or rather, your bed.
She gets confused.
I couldn't wake her.
That's because she's got this habit of knocking her sleeping pills back with gin. Probably best if you go into her bed in the spare room.
Or you. There's obviously far too much Malcolm for this sofa.
I'll be okay.
I'll fight you for it. Someone's out of bed.
On your own? You better stay that way, little Miss Jezebel.
All right, she's gone back to bed. Right.
Right.
So where were we?
I was going to beat you up.
Oh, yeah?
Have I fallen in a spell? Does he drown me in Chanel? Is he vibrant? Is he out? So what do I see in it?